Hi, it's Tessa here, and I just wanted to do a check-in now that kiddos have gone back to school. It's kind of been an exciting, unnerving, anxious time. I've been thinking about that quite a bit lately. It's interesting. My kids are starting a new school this year and have started a new school this year post our move. So it was definitely so stressful, not only like the new school jitters, but just wondering, are they going to meet somebody? Are they going to have somebody to talk to? Are they going to have a friend after the first week? And then just reminding myself that whatever's going to be is going to be, and they're going to be just fine, and that they are beautiful, strong-willed, kind, outgoing children, and other children are going to see them and meet them, and I have to just let them go and, live and go out on their own and start this new chapter in this new school year. And I think as mothers and fathers too, I think we try and hold on to them so tight and control or attempt to control so much and everything we can to make sure that they're feeling safe and protected and comfortable, instead of just letting ourselves and them embrace this uncomfortability that we all have to embrace in life. Because once we do, it's wonderful to feel this release of anxiety and stress, knowing that what is going to be, and we have very little control over many things in our life. And the sooner that we realize that we have very little control, and we embrace the uncertainty and we embrace life and just say, let's do it. Let's just go for it. Let's do all the things. Let's stumble and fall. Let's falter. The children might run into somebody who's not that kind to them, and then they might realize that's not the kind of person that they want to be friends with, or that's not the kind of person that they want to be. But we all have to have those experiences within life. I can't put a bubble around them and ensure that nothing's going to happen. And that was a beautiful reminder for myself. I can't control what's going to happen on that first day. And yes, the first day went really well and they were very happy, and I took a big deep breath afterwards, but I was prepared for anything that was going to happen or whatever they were going to say when they came into the car, because I knew I've got them. And we have them as parents and mothers. I've got them, and you've got your kids, and you've got you. I think that's the most important thing here. And the lesson for me was I could not control what was going to happen, when school started up again. But what I could control was letting go of the idea of control and really taking that forward within my life, of not letting the thoughts run amok, not letting all of the negativity creep in, the fear, the doubt, and just falling and stepping into the gap in between my thoughts and understanding that I have very little control. What I do have control over is my reactions and how I show up. And I was going to show up when I picked him up, not with worry on my face, but with a big smile on my face saying, "How was your day?" And in turn, they'd smile back at me, whether they had a good day or not. Everything would just continue to go on as it does. And I think it's an important lesson when the our children do go back to school, and understanding that we have little control over that or the things in our life again. So the more that we let go, that we loosen the reins, that we fall into it a little bit further, sink into the unknown, sink into the uncertainty, sink into the idea that anything is possible, the more at ease, peaceful, and calm we are. And if I continue to exude that peacefulness, that calm, my kids are going to feel that. So whether they get into that car on any given day, whether they had a tough day, whether somebody said something to them that was hurtful, whether they struggled through something that happened to them that day, they know that when they get in that car, when I pick them up, what they're going to receive is calm, comforting space. It's not the emotions, the turmoil, the worry, the fear, the anxiety. I know I can control that, at least for the minute. When they step into the car, to say, this is the calm, this is the peace, this is your space, let me know what happened. And we'll be able to move on together from there as we continue on through this year, as we move into fall with the changes of the seasons, as we have the changes that come upon us with our schedule and what's going on in our lives. Keep in mind, there's going to be very little that you can control, but what you can control is how you show up, what you bring to each and every situation. And And trust me, when we start to loosen the reins just a little bit, when we start to lean in, understanding that what we can control is ourselves and our reaction, but not what's going to happen, we open ourselves up to beautiful possibilities and we become more and more resilient.